All right, welcome everyone to my channel. Today we have a challenge on the board. It's a math Olympiad problem, math Olympiad question. And the question reads, y to the power of 1 all over 4 plus y to the power of 1 all over 2 equal to 1. What there will be the possible value or values of y? Now, before we go into today's challenge, if you're new to this channel, this is Online Maths TV, and my name is Jakes Anemo. Here we learn mathematics all the time, every day, for fun, okay, to broaden our thinking ability. Again, if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe. And when you subscribe, do well to turn on the bell notification button, because that is only when you will get notified whenever we drop answer video, wonderful video like the one you're about to watch right now. So now let's go into today's business without much waste of time. So we take our solution. Okay. We put down the question, which is y to the power of 1 all over 4 plus your y to the power of 1 all over 2 equal to 1. Good. Now, with these radicals we have here now, we have to take care of this radical. This radical and this radical are different. So now that they are different, so what do we do to eliminate this guy? We have to bring in another alphabet to represent these two radicals. Okay, so from here, let's say let's use p. Let p be equal to y to the power of 1 all over 4. So from here, now that we have p equal to y to the power of 1 all over 4, if I want to get y to the power of 1 all over 4, what I will simply do here is to square p here. So if I square p here and I square this side too, then this will reduce this to, to increase this to 1 all over 2 as the radical. So therefore, this now means that p squared is equal to your y to the power of 1 all over 2. Good. So we now have these two expressions now. So we can now go ahead and substitute this into our initial equation. Okay, so this now implies, from here, this now implies that your y to the power of 1 all over 4 will give us p plus the y to the power of 1 all over 2 plus p squared equal to 1. Very easy. Rearrange it, this will give us p squared plus p minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. All right, so now let's continue on this other side of the bird. All right. Okay, so this is a quadratic equation. We cannot use factorization method, so let's use quadratic method, the formula method rather. So using the formula method, this will give us p is equals to minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Okay, I want to believe you are familiar with this formula, because I've used this formula in solving most of our challenges, okay, that involve quadratic equation. But here we have to get the value of a, b, and c. From here, we're going to have our a is the coefficient of our p squared, which is 1. And then b is the coefficient of p, which is plus 1. Okay, and c is the constant, which is minus 1. So minus 1. Sorry, let me write this word, minus 1. All right. So let's go ahead and substitute. So we now have p is equal to your minus 1 plus minus the square root of minus 1 r squared minus 4 dot a is plus 1 dot your minus 1. Okay, then everything all over 2 into 1. So if we multiply out, this will give us here minus 1 plus minus the square root of 1, because minus 1 square will give us 1. There plus minus times minus will give us plus. So here we have there 4 all over 2. So if we add these up, this will now give us here minus 1 plus minus the square root of 5 all over 2. So this is the value of our p. And from here, we are having two values, two roots. So we have here p1 is equal to minus 1 plus, let's take the plus first, plus root 5 all over 2. There we have P2. P2 is equals to minus 1 minus your root 5 all over 2. All right, so let's go ahead and solve for our y because the actual variable is y, but here we have p. So let's go back to our equation, the first expression. All right, so let's take this expression. Now we said p squared is equals to y to the power of 1 all over 2. So what is our p here? So let's take our p1. So our p1 is minus 1 plus root 5 all over 2. So let's square this. So this will now give us here p squared is equal to the square of minus 1 plus root 5, okay, all over 2 square. So if we express this, this will now going to give us here this equal to your bracket minus 1 plus the square root of 5 bracket all over 2 bracket minus 1 plus 5 square root, please, bracket all over 2. So we use this to multiply this, use everything here to open this. So this will now give us here plus 1 minus 1 times plus root 5 will give us minus root 5. Then plus root 5 times minus 1 will give us minus root 5. Then plus root 5 times plus root 5 will give us plus root 25. Everything all over, 2 times 2 will give us 4. So again, this will now give us 1. This minus this will give us minus 2 root 5. Then plus 5 all over your 4. So if we simplify down, this will give us, if we add this to this, will give us 6 minus 2 root 5 all over 4. So from here, if we factorize 2 out, then we're left with here 3 minus root 5 all over 2. So this is our p square. Okay? So now that we've gotten the value of p square, so let's continue on this side of the bird again. Good. Now, look at our expression here now. So from here now, for us to get our y, what we do? We square both sides. From here, we now have this to be y to the power of 1 all over 2 is equal to this value we have here now, which is your 3 minus root 5 all over your 2. For us to get our y here, we have to take the square of both sides again. Okay, so let's square this and square this. Again, if we square this other side, this will leave. So we now have our y is equal to, so go ahead to open up this expression again. So we have here 3 minus root 5 bracket, 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 3 minus root 5 bracket, this all over 2, this all over 2. Okay, again, it is simple. Just follow these steps gradually. So 3 into this will give us here 9. 3 into this minus 3 root 5. Then we'll come to this into this will give us minus 3 root 5. Then 5 times 5 will give us plus root 25. Okay. Then everything all over here we'll have 4. So if we simplify down this, so we have here 9 first. Okay, this will give us minus 6 root 5. There, here we have plus 5 all over your 4. Add this to this, that will give us 14. So we have 14 minus 6 root 5 all over 4. What is common here? 2 can go into everything here. So if we factor out 2 again, so we are now left with 7 minus 3 root 5 all over 2. So therefore, our y, so we have here y is equal to your 1 all over 2 into 7 minus 3 root 5. Got it. All right, so this marks the end to this Math Olympiad challenge. Okay, so this is the only route that will satisfy our initial equation. If you solve for the value of P2 and thereafter substitute and get the value for your Y2, it will not satisfy this original equation. In other words, if you solve for this one in place of Y to get Y, if you solve this one down, it will not give you a solution that will satisfy the equation. So only P1, when solved for to get our Y1, okay, we satisfy the original equation. Okay, so this marks the end of this Math Olympiad challenge. Again, this is Online Maths TV, and my name remains Jigsaw Anemo. If you're new here, do not forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, remember to turn on the bell notification button. That is the only ground you will get notified whenever we drop a wonderful video here. Okay, at Online Maths TV, we release wonderful videos all the time, new videos all the time. Thanks for always be there. I love you, and every one of us at Online Maths TV loves you. Bye for now.